Now, in these closing moments, going to talk about Houston Cougars women's basketball. Edward, I'm not sure if Edward, if you're a Cougar alum, Miss Wanda, you a supporter alum. If you're a Cougar alum, the process to hire the next head coach is picking up speed, is picking up pace. One candidate, I think, has been in talks with the administration at least twice, if not 3 or 4 times. I'm not enamored with her as the choice. She did not win, not lead her team to the conference tournament championship. She lost to Rice in the quarterfinals of the American. I'm speaking of Coach Karen Aston. So that underwhelms me. She is, though, an upgrade over Coach Huey in terms of experience and wins. I don't believe she'll be a long-term coach here. I think she's probably closer to wanting to retire than coach a long time in Houston. So that's another, in my opinion, mark against her. Another coach being considered did lead her team to the tournament. They face Florida State in the first round on Saturday. That team is George Mason from the A10. The coach, Vanessa Blair-Lewis, 27-5 record this year at George Mason, won the A10 tournament. She's been a winner. Let me put it like this. And if you follow basketball, if you really follow basketball, you'll understand what this means. She won at Bethune-Cookman. Okay? Bethune-Cookman. HBCU. I think when they were in the MEAC, she went to George Mason before Bethune joined the SWAC. But she won at Bethune-Cookman. Okay? So that's impressive. But most of her experience recruiting is East Coast. So I'm not sure if that's a great thing in terms of attracting the local talent. She'd have to bring someone to our staff who has ties to the Houston and Texas area for recruiting. But she's a winner. She's, I think, met with the administration maybe twice this week. So before the team leaves, I think they're leaving for Baton Rouge for the LSU's hosting that 14 pod. And I think George Mason's leaving today for Baton Rouge, having to send off for the team today. However, last Thursday on the show, I was fired up about the interest Houston would receive for the job, for the head coach of the women's basketball program. Monday, cold water was poured on me in my excitement. I'm not going to get into specifics, just based on news that I learned. Some folks involved in the process, I don't believe should be involved in the process. Still having a say in this process. Some candidates who I believe Houston should have contacted, they did not contact or had not contacted. Other coaches have told me they were soured and or disappointed in how things were being handled by the administration, by the people in charge of the hiring. Therefore, I'm just going to sit and wait for the announcement to take place. So yes, my enthusiasm no longer exists for head coaching at Houston.